Welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted. It's been about 2 weeks. Um, I meant to post last Thursday, but I was experiencing some technical difficulties with my headset, which wasn't allowing me to record nor upload videos. And on top of that, I just kept crashing. But enough of just talking about that, I guess. Like I said, this is going to be the part 2 to this video. I mentioned it in my first video I posted. Also, sorry for abruptly just cutting that off. I really didn't mean to. I was pretty sure I added an ending, but after going over it, I didn't add a freaking ending. I was actually quite upset about that. I thought I did, and I was like, wow, just left them on a cliffhanger there. But, anyways, about that. So, like I mentioned, this video is going to be about what gear sets to run and what utility items to bring into Missile Silo, how to clear each room effectively, and a little bit of my gameplay. Just kind of showcasing how I kind of utilize it all. In the last video, I did have a teammate. He sadly won't be here today, so you guys won't get to hear any comms that I use, but in a later video, you guys will be able to hear that when he is on. But I will be running basically the exact same gear set. It'll be same gun, same helmet, different chest rig. Because the gun and helmet with the night vision, pretty common to find. At least in my case it is. Or to get off of other players. Or realistically just to buy, because the gun you can get to pretty fast. Just unlocking your trader. Anyways, let's get into it. So this will be the gear set that I'm running. AK Alpha 109 with drum mags, of course. This is the first kit. This is the high tier kit. 3 FMJ drum mags. The helmet I will be running is the Ronin with the quad nods. And the gear, utility that I will be bringing is frag grenades and flashbangs. Very helpful in the case of getting pinned down. I will also be using armor piercing rounds for the AK Alpha. And yeah, for the first segment of just showing how to clear rooms, I am going to go into a AI raid. Has no real players, but after that I will be going into an actual raid. Probably 1 to 2 raids, see how they go. Video might be about 15 minutes long. Sit here, bear with me. I know, might get a little boring, but trust me, it's worth it if you want to learn. Other than that, I ain't really got much else to say. Like I've said in the last video, if you guys like it, if you guys like the videos, you find them useful and informative, just if you're up to it, drop a follow, drop a like, helps me grow my channel, get me on the algorithm for other people. You never know, might be famous one day. Okay, so here we are in the first AI raid to showcase how to clear everything. This spawn is pretty good. Some people call this backrooms. I personally call it that. I don't know if anybody else does. This connects straight to garage, and I will be showing you how to properly clear out of this room starting now. One of the main things you're going to want to do is, if you find it quicker to pull your gun up in ADS, then do that. But if you like tack sprinting around, being faster, and you can just kind of whip it down like this, that helps. Find your play style. That's really what this game is about. You find your play style, and it helps you in the long run, but useful tips help people. So one of the best ways to clear leaving a room is to always hold the door. Start with the furthest corner from you. Then as you just kind of go along, kind of sweep the door. That's personally what I do now. Clearing rooms with large open areas. You're going to want to be aware, of each way that someone can come from. See, now, clearing is probably one of the most important things you can do in this game. Making sure a room is clear and then nobody can find you, or see you is honestly really key to this game.
Hejty, kde mi nebo chcípeš, vole?
Okay. That was really bad on my end. Also, listen to your audio cues. That's a really big part of this game. So just showing how to clear. This is pretty quick too. Always leaving your spawn, you're gonna want to be a little bit more careful. Clearing everywhere else, you can go kind of more fast paced. One thing I do recommend when you are going into Kurtek room is always check right here. I mean always. You always want to clear every possible spot that somebody could be hiding in. That way you don't get jump scared or popped up on and killed. So, good way to clear is just to kind of be very aware of each room. Like I said, it's really easy in this game. Also, just utilize a lot of your audio cues. Audio and visual cues can be everything in some games. Like if you hear an enemy walking, just be really careful. You know, just listen. Just be quiet for a minute. Now, clearing this room is really tricky because there's a pixel peak there, and people can hold on top of these boxes. But if you kind of swing right here, and you're checking there, and then you lower your gun when you're about there, then you switch to the other side, and then you're like, okay, it's all clear. I will be showing you guys that peak. So it's like this. People just kind of crouch down, they get ready, and then boom. Clearing this room can also be tricky, I will say, because the really tight corners can really be harmful for someone. One thing that's good when clearing here is to always, like, I'll just demonstrate right now. To huck a flashbang. My controller just not wanting to grab it. Huck like a flashbang or something, just way back there. That allows you to push up, that gives you some coverage. Just be ready to whip your gun down. And boom, that's just basically clearing this map. Be aware of every corner possible. Like I said, this is an AI raid, but I do just want to show you guys for demonstrational purposes of why you do it this way. And it's going to be like that for every room, and I don't want to waste your guys' time, nor mine, going through every single room, because it's annoying. So I'm just doing main floor missile silo. Now, when you're running back this way, I will say be very careful, because yet again, another pixel peak there. But also, people can hold you really crazy. Like, they can get crazy angles on this doorway. They can hold from, like, right here, and they can just stare down. It's pretty scary, to be honest. Also, when clearing this, it's kind of hard. But like I said, just kind of rely on audio cues. And a good thing about that doorway is you can kind of basically clear this hallway. It allows you to see partially into here till about right here. But people like to have a really big ego sometimes, and they'll just swing you. Now when running back here, do be careful. Sometimes I recommend, if the player's not paying attention, just to run straight to right here. Because in order to swing you, if you have a teammate can be holding right over here, right back here, holding that angle, and a little bit more back than with you up here. If he peeks over through that area, you can get him. Like I said, this is the purple keycard vault in my last video. I'm sorry about not really showing the colors of the cards. The helmet I had on was really hard to get the MVGs off and put them all back on in a quick motion. Now when clearing this room, it is very, very emphasized, I say, to take caution. Because just pushing into here. How many different angles do you think you can hold? 1, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. People can hold an angle here. If they jump up to here, they can hold here. They crouch. Sorry about that. Don't know why it's doing this. There we go. So sorry about that. But you get the gist of it. They can jump up there, hold you from there. Someone comes back here. They jump here. They can hold you from right here. Basically, all these cubicles you can be held from. People can really just get really long, crazy angles. Clearing back here is probably another difficult spot because you can't fully see into the corner right there. And then when you're swinging this side, there's boxes in your way. This is where I say utilize a flashbang, maybe a grenade. If there's, well, flashbang, even if there isn't somebody in here. A grenade if somebody is in here. One smart thing to do is to clear this side of the room, kind of peek in like this. Like, quickly peek over, go back. There's nobody there, just swing it like that. That's realistically everything you need to know about top floor missile silo. Except the various different spawns. You guys seen the one that I got. There's another one back in that room. There's one over that way in missile silo. There's one actually above us in one single room. But that's realistically just the gist of how to clear each room on this map pretty efficiently. So I'll be going into my next raid, actually showing you guys how to use all this stuff in real raid scenarios, and just giving you guys some raw gameplay. Okay, so now after showing you guys how to properly clear missile silo rooms, just mainly the top floor with garage, that's all you're really going to need to know. Sewers, it's a little less crowded, I would say. It's a lot easier to clear. It's more of just listening and just holding the dark corners that you can't really see into. Containers floor, kind of the same thing. There's more obstacles people can hide behind, but those are less known and less used spots to hold from. Kind of useless information, I'd say, to know. Because it really doesn't help in any scenario, because these spots are so broken that it's almost a guaranteed 100% that you'll die if someone's using them. So, yeah, just be careful in containers. Sewers, also kind of be careful-ish of. People can just hide in the dark corners. That's realistically about it. But let's get into some actual gameplay of me utilizing it and showing how I properly clear it, in my eyes properly clear it. Other than that, if I don't talk too much during this, I'm sorry. I'll try to speak when I can, but normally under like a stressful fight, I don't talk. I just try and focus. If I remember to, after I'm done recording and everything, I will try and add some narration into it. That's not 100% guaranteed, so please don't mark me for that. Don't come back to this and refer it. But let's just get into the gameplay. I'll probably do a raid or two, start to finish. Even if I die, I'm going straight back in. So, hope everybody enjoys. And yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so I've accidentally loaded into a scav raid, but now we are in an actual raid. You guys really didn't need to know that I loaded into a scav raid, but this is a good time to show you how to clear a bottom missile silo. This is an actual raid, by the way. Oof. A little rusty, guys. Haven't played in a while, if you couldn't tell. Did just hear player movement steps all the way up. Actually, I wouldn't say all the way up top. Always be careful of these stairs. So those were AI. In a real raid, unless you're doing just a scav raid, make sure you always heal. And also, when going up these stairs, never really turn your back.
Ципни, шмейда! Ципни!
Also, always really close these doors behind you. Now, I'm going to show you something that a lot of people do, especially on Missile Silo. They tend to just kind of wait back here, because this is the main spot that everybody pushes. And I am the first one up here. I know that because the scavs are still here. And hey, look. Neat little treat for me. Now, probably gonna push out of here actually, because I don't. Oh, that's new. I did hear players down here, so I gotta be careful. I think I just heard player footsteps in the room over there. So, you know, that room is always really bad to push. Yep. That's one player dead. I do need a med now. It's another player dead. Now, like I did say, just kind of play off your audio cues. Kind of just play off of what you heard. Now, I only really heard 2, but I need to check for a third. I've killed 3. There's 3. There's 2 more players left in this lobby. I heard a player back there. Whoops. That was not the best. I think he's actually down this way. I think he's... Well, I don't know what I'm hearing. Oh, it's AI. Well, you know, pretty quick overview, kind of recap of this map. It's a lot of audio based kind of listening. Now somebody could have spawned back here. don't think anybody did. Nope, nobody did actually. Oh. Always just gotta check it here and there. Health is pretty good. Just my legs that are slightly injured. Well, there's your kind of overview of the map, I guess. I mean, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Now, just quick, easy little looting tip. Always try and fold up the backpack immediately when you pick it up. Saves you time having to look through it. I'm just gonna come check back here. Forgot to tell you guys, and I'm just now remembering, people can actually hold you from up here. They hold like a little angle and they can see your feet. Yeah, they did come through here and loot everything. Figured. Alright, well, honestly, hope you guys found this video useful. Next map I'm going to be doing, hopefully with my friend. My hand was like stuck. Hopefully with my friend, we'll be on Missile Silo. Not Missile Silo, my bad. Playing the map, gotta say the map, you know? Matka Miest. Like I did for the clearing section of this room. I don't know what I'm talking about today, guys. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm tired. Just kind of talking at this point. I feel like we're gonna be doing Matka, but like I did the section for clearing, where I did it in an AI raid, I'm gonna do the same thing for the loot spawns. That video will be coming out on time. Hopefully, I'm gonna aim and shoot for doing that. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm back in my bunker, I guess. Okay guys, so in that last segment, I forgot that I have to do one more kit. So this isn't the end of the video, I should say. Yeah, so we're just gonna go redo this, but I'm gonna throw in a tier 5, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay guys, I'm in the next raid. I have the tier 5 chest rig, so let's get into it. Just checking high value loot spawns like I've showed you guys in the past. And hey, some food. Oh. Just also kind of a good thing to check these medical boxes and armor boxes, because yet again, just like that last raid, I got another one of these gear tags. This is a tier 4 backpack for Minty. So safe to say it's actually a really good bag. Ooh. I just heard suppressed shots.
هيتي زميلي ابو كتيبه هيا دايك سكورك.
Ooh, these players have gear. Okay, guys. So now this is one of those moments where I will not be talking as much because I really have to focus here. Wonder if this could beat them out. Just kind of run back here and look. Now we play the waiting game. After I do a sneaky little trick. Okay, guys, I think they either... I'm pretty sure they probably went down, and they're trying to go and get in front of me, or they went up and they're just sitting up top. Which is another pretty valuable thing to do. We just gotta play the waiting game here, guys. Wait, pushing me? I think they're actually trying to bait me out. Okay, yeah, check the back wall for bullets. And I did do that in the last segment for the running gears. Some helmets, like the Ronin, muffle your audio because it covers your ears. That's a new thing they actually added. I heard him just use a medical syringe.
Сипни, Мейден, сипни!
Actually, that didn't change the difference. I still shot a bit of my AP. Wonder if... Oh, guys. So he's down that hallway. I heard him. He's on the right. He's on the right hand. Maybe? I actually don't know anymore. I have like a really bad push here because I'm pretty sure there's a guy on the stairs holding me. And I'm pretty sure there's 2 players down that way. Sometimes in a case like this, you just gotta be no one to sit here and wait them out. Now, if they came prepared, they can actually wait me out because I forgot a vital thing. Water. I just heard somebody talking. Let's see. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do here is. What the best thing to do is. Because I'm pretty sure I have a player down the hallway holding me. and a guy on the stairs. And I only have 3 extraction points. That tells me he was bottom. Okay, well.
Mister, are you friendly? Hello?
Sala jeden ich skurvených ksichtů.
So I guess I'm just checking if I can aim up and down. He's up top. They're below. Oh, he's a weirdo. Well, guys, I guess that kind of just shows what happens when, even if you clear properly, people are just used weirder weapons, I should say. But on that note, my VR headset's almost dead, and I'm gonna have to end it here because I do have to finish up this video and get it uploaded. But I appreciate you guys for watching. This time I'm actually gonna do an outro. I guess that just really shows that even if you do everything proper in a smarter way, people do different things and they're just weird when they do it. So I guess I recommend find your playstyle, find how you're gonna do it, and use it. That's probably one of the best pieces of advice I can give you for this game. My Motka video will be coming out shortly. If it's not up by Thursday, about maybe 12 o'clock Mountain Time. Then it'll be out Friday, which I hope not, because I do want to have these out by a certain time, which will be every Thursday, hopefully. But other than that, you know, kind of ending on a sad note, but it is what it is. Can't really control how this game goes. You can try to, but some people are just weird. Just hope you really learn from this video, showing you what other players do. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, maybe like and drop a follow. That will help me grow my channel. So, on the other hand, I'm out. I will see you guys in my next video.